slap us down basically and say, you know, bad for you when you're just doing the free will. And if we don't do His will, and He's not saying do His will, He's saying do our own free will. People, the religions and things say, well, you can only get to God this way. You can only get to God this way. And if you don't do this right and come to Him in such a humble way, you know, He's going to smack you down. But He's saying, I'm giving you free will to do what you need to do to experience life. Why would He do that? Why would He slap you down or punish you for doing the free will that He gave us in the first place?
ये पूछ रहे कि अल्लाह ताला ने हमको इंसान को इतनी आज़ादी दी और कहा कि इस आज़ादी को इस्तेमाल करे जैसा तो जी चाहे तुम्हारा, अच्छा करे या बुरा करे। और इतनी आज़ादी देने के बाद अगर कोई गलत काम करें या ऐसा काम करें जिससे अल्लाह ना मिले, उसकी तरफ हम जाए नहीं, तो फिर बराबर में वो सज़ा भी देता है उस चीज़ की।
तो ये उसने तुम्हारे इम्तिहान के लिए रखा।
दिस इज़ अ टेस्ट फॉर यू, गॉड टेस्ट यू दिस वे।
खुला छोड़ दिया टेस्ट के लिए, ये किधर जाता है?
God has given you such freedom, and just let loose of the rope, just to see where you'll go.
See if you'll hang yourself.
It's His desire that you come to Him. You have the free will,
Yes,
but it's
free
God's
will.
desire that you choose the right way.
Yeah, but it's not just coming to Him. It's a matter of everything we do in life. Because life, we're here to experience life. That is the only purpose that we're here for, is so that really He can experience life through us, because we're a part of Him.
मैं कहते हैं कि अल्लाह ताला ने हमको ये आज़ादी ख्याल इसलिए दी ताकि हम इस ज़िंदगी का तजर्बा करें। और इनका ये भी ख्याल है कि अल्लाह ताला ने हमको ज़िंदगी दी और इंसानी रूप में यहाँ भेजा और जिस्म दिया ताकि वो हमारे ज़रिए खुद इंसानी ज़िंदगी जैसे बसर होती है वो तजर्बा करे उसका। तो अगर उसने इतनी आज़ादी दी,
नहीं इसके लिए नहीं दी। अगर इसके लिए देता ना तो मरने से सारी उम्र जिंदा रहता है ना। इस मरता है इसका मतलब है, फिर इसके लिए नहीं दी, तो टेस्ट के लिए दी, थोड़े दिन के लिए भेजा।
This is life temporary and we're only here for a short period of time. This is why it's a test. If it was solely for that experience, solely to experience God's experience of human life, then we would never die. This would be forever.
But we don't die. What about the soul? The soul doesn't die. The soul goes on, and we take on this form. But the soul is just a part of us, and it goes on.
So I'm saying इस ज़िम्मे में कि जिस्म को मौत है, रूह को मौत तो नहीं है, उसको तो हमेशा के लिए ज़िंदगी।
तो वो करता, रूह तो नहीं करती, वो जिस्म ही करता है।
But whatever actions you do, the soul doesn't do that. It's your body that does that.
That's true, but that's how we experience life when we come here. To everything is an experience to us, no matter what it is. And He's saying, God is saying that there really isn't any good, we say good or evil, bad or good, or God or Satan and all this, but it's all relative. It's all how we perceive it in life. Because what I might think is bad, you might not. And so who's to judge that? And what's normal and what's natural?
You're just saying that basically by what you're saying, you're negating what God has said or done or what His plan is. What you're saying, the good or bad or evil, is all in our imagination.
It's our perception.
And are you saying that God hasn't actually qualified or set criteria to judge good or bad? It's just our perception.
I think so. That's right. I think that God has put us here to experience all of these things so that we would know.
But He hasn't set a criteria. It's just our perception.
I think it's up to us to know, to find out what we think is good or bad, because He doesn't think that anything is really good or bad. He's above all of that.
स्मरण का ये ख्याल है, ये पूछ रही हैं कि अल्लाह ताला वो हर चीज़ से वो जिम्मा बरी है और हर चीज़ से पाक है, और अच्छाई बुराई शैतान और गुनाह नेकी इसी तरीके से जन्नत दोज़ख हमको उसने इसीलिए बनाया कि सिर्फ ये ज़िंदगी का तजुर्बा करें बहसीत इंसान, और फिर मौत जो है वो जिस्म को है, रूह को नहीं है। और ये जो अच्छाई बुराई ये जो तमाम ये जो ऑपोजिट हैं ये सिर्फ हमारे जहन में है, हमारा तख़य्युल में है, और सिर्फ तजर्बे के तौर पर हमको ये चीज़ें दिखाई गई हैं या हम इनका तजुर्बा करते हैं। अल्लाह की ज़ात से चीज़ों का कोई ताल्लुक़ शायद ना हो।
चलो फ़र्ज़ किया तजुर्बा है या इम्तिहान है, नहीं समझे, लेकिन भले तजुर्बा भले इम्तिहान है तो उससे अगर दोस्ती हो जाए तो मज़ीद बेहतर है ना।
Okay, let's suppose that we talk about this relativity. Let's suppose it's an exam or it's a test and you've got all this freedom or whatever else you wish to add with that. Over and above all that, if you could achieve his friendship, if you could achieve his proximity, his love, his nearness, that's the best thing.
Oh, yes.
तो ये हमारा मतलब है ना
This
कि तुम उससे दोस्ती कर लो,
is the achievement.
उससे मोहब्बत पैदा कर
This is our purpose. This is the objective. But whether that exists or it doesn't exist, we achieve his friendship and his proximity and nearness and his
तो
love.
दोनों हालतों में वो उसके लिए बेहतर है ना, खा इम्तिहान है खा
And
आज़ादी है।
whether you think it's a test or whether you think it's just an experience of life, or whether God wishes to experience human life through our experience, it may be the case. But the better state to achieve, the higher state, is to achieve his proximity, his nearness and his love.
तो बेहतर है कि वो जो रूह उधर रूह जाएगा, उसको मौत होनी है ना, तो रूह को चमका लेना ताकि जिधर उसकी मोहब्बत हो उधर ही जाए ना।
It's best that we shine the soul, we make it enlightened, because the soul will not die, as you mentioned. Excuse me, the body dies.